Yo, what's going on, my dudes? Mr. SandMan and Bada back in and shit. Right now, chilling with my homie right here. Introduce yourself right here.
You already know it's Bada, chilling, on the SandMan channel. You already know what we about to get into right now. For all y'all that don't know what we about to get into, SandMan, tell them what we about to get into.
Right now, we're about to talk about the Canibus versus Disaster battle. Oh man, before we even get into this, like let's really be clear. Like most of us have been Canibus fans ever since, like what's that? Beast from the East, his mixed CDs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But ever since he came out the army, only one thing I liked from him is, and that was Lyrical Law, that one album.
I think he got traumatized and started making heat. And then after a while, he was writing some crazy shit, and it was just like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to call that, like progress.
Yeah, like he was like digressing, then progressing. Like he was all over the place with this shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really feeling him for a very long time. Like he came out with the J. Cole shit, all that. But we're not gonna dwell on that right now. We're gonna dwell on the battle that happened at King of the Dot in LA on that crazy day. This dude, right? He known about this battle 4 months prior to the day. And he's gonna sit there and tell people that, oh, he only studied for 3 weeks prior to the day.
Three.
Who does shit like that? You knew about this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. First of all, that's like a slap in the face because it's like you wasn't even really concerned about that battle. Like, you didn't even fucking care about that shit. Number two, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's like you a con artist or some shit because you still got paid for nothing. Fuck that. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Like, what you think about that shit?
I mean, real talk. My thing is this, like, you know what I mean? I'm also a Canibus fan. A lot of us were, whatever the case may be, somewhere involved in giving Canibus his credibility.
Yeah, in the past.
From the mouths of fans.
Yeah, from in the past, yeah, but that shit right there was just a slap in the face of hip-hop. And then the aftermath of it with this classic Pac dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, saying that it had nothing to, like, it was nothing, like, niggas was just shaking it off. Like, how could you sit there and shake that shit off? Like, it wasn't dramatic to this nigga's career.
I mean, I agree. Classic Pac is another story. My thing is, like, with Canibus, like, come on, man. Like, we all waited for months for Disaster and Canibus to go fisticuffs, and then we get disappointed. So it was like, come on.
We had like one solid round. That was the first one.
Once again, the ball was in Canibus' court, and you didn't make as much points as you were supposed to. You didn't do the right thing. Like, come on, man. Like, what is it, man? Like,
how would you explain the ball was in this court? Like, explain that.
You had KOTD. For y'all that don't know what KOTD is, that's King of the Dot.
Yeah.
Canibus and Disaster, they battle. And
it's like a resurrect. He's like trying to resurrect his career.
What was the question you asked me again?
Oh, like what? Because you said that he had the ball in his court. I was saying like,
okay,
because
look at the whole battle rap world. Like, you have very important people looking at you. Here is your. Eminem said, and not to rub you the wrong way, Canibus, but Eminem said you only get one chance in this life. You know what I mean? Like, for many of us, yes. For a lot of us, no. You were given many opportunities, Canibus. You shine on the track with Papoose when Papoose had the world in his hand. You know what I mean? You came off with the verse that you came off with, but you ain't like really do your thing. Like,
that nigga, you was whack. Plain and simple, you was whack. Everybody else killed that shit. McGruff, Lord Tariq, motherfucking, everybody was on that shit. Hey, you was the only one that didn't kill it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to dwell on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to dwell on this battle. You know what I'm saying? Because, plain and simple, I felt it was a straight up disgrace. It was disrespectful that you get into arguments with the host. You get into arguments with the people in the crowd. Like, come on, B. Like, we grew up off of your music. Niggas consider you as a hero and shit, and you doing shit like this. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking forward to this battle, even though I stopped listening to you after Lyrical Law. You know what I'm saying? After Lyrical Law, you fell off even more, and I gave you another chance. And then you pull this bullshit. Like, what's your final thoughts on this shit, man? Like,
I mean, like, yo, real talk. Like, my opinion is pretty much what D-Rex said. You know what I mean? Like, his opinion was like, you know, he said something pertaining to Canibus coming back with a battle with disaster and as a strategy. You know, maybe that him and Action Pack had whatever reason to Classic Pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I just real talk, Canibus. The only way you can really redeem yourself in this situation, you have to strike back.
Yeah.
You might as well show
I'll say that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll say that.
You have.
But the thing is that not a lot of people may not even think the same thing. They may think like, well, he did this shit once. What makes you think he's not gonna do the same thing again? I'm not fucking putting up that much money again. Cause it was money put up for that shit. I heard from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was paying $70 cash to get in, and it was $30 to get the stream. So that accumulates after a while. So, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna want to go through that shit again? You even spoiled the following match. You spoiled that shit with Immaculate Arsenal, because you killed the whole fucking, you killed everything. Everybody was upset. Everybody was upset. Niggas was fucking sad. Like, and then the bullshit that you did when you sat there and gave the nigga the battle, and then you turn around and say you still want to rap, and then try to catch him with sneak attacks here and there to still try to win the fucking battle. Come on, B. Like, that shit was fucking whack. I don't care. I'm not sugarcoating anything. Canibus, you need to fucking wrap it up. I really think you and your camp is just, I don't know. Like, I would say y'all niggas is on some harsh drugs or whatever, but I don't know for sure. But I'll be thinking that. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, I could be wrong. Y'all niggas is on something, because the shit that's coming, the shit that's happening, this shit's been happening for a fucking minute. It has been it's been happening for a minute. This battle's like the icing on the cake. The J. Cole shit, the motherfucking the Bean Siegel shit.
Yo, that apology to J. Cole was horrible. Canibus looked like he was high off something strong.
Word, like niggas ain't sugarcoating nothing. Like it is what it is.
Yo, that shit was creepy. But yo, look, y'all already know this is the SandMan channel.
We can say whatever the fuck we want.
That's what we do whenever we want to do it to whomever we want to do it to. Susan, I'm going to call you, bitch.
Well, listen, on some serious shit, look, I'll just say this. I wasn't really impressed at all. It was a very highly anticipated battle, and it was very disappointing to see a rap legend bow down like that. He straight up humbled himself. And it's fucking sad, you know? And he just exposed himself too. I never been a freestyle rapper. Never did. But you used to always profess that shit in your rhymes in the past. Like, come on, B. If you think motherfuckers will remember, we do. All I gotta say is, you know, just, I don't know, come out with the motherfucking, I don't know. You're done. You're fucking done. SandMan signing off for right now, B. If you ain't see the SandMan track video, go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's very promising. I got my homies on there, I got my comrades, got my families, got all that shit. It's fucking bananas. Now, that shit right there is fucking hip-hop. Peace out, motherfuckers. Ow!